Monsieur le ministre des Finances, Monsieur Ronald Baudin, Monsieur le ministre des Affaires sociales, Monsieur Gérald Germain, Councilor Mill, Chairman Kim, Monsieur le représentant de l'IDB, Monsieur Agustino Aguirre, Monsieur le Président de CTM Europe, Monsieur Jean-Paul Mathuin, Délégation du Nord, members of the press, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Haiti Apparel Center. This center here is a joint effort of USAID through CHF, the government of Haiti through CTMO Hope, and the technical support of H264. In this building, we train sewing machine operators, inspectors, auditors, quality control specialists. We organize seminars for middle managers and executive managers. And shortly, we will start a sewing machine mechanic training program for the apparel sector. And we also will have a master training program that will allow us to train workers at your facility. I want to say this to the ladies and gentlemen of the apparel sector, potential investors. We know how critical it is to begin production immediately and begin shipping products as quickly as possible. Be assured that we stand ready to assist you to find qualified and trained workers. Now, j'ai le privilège et l'honneur d'introduire le Premier ministre Bellerive pour ses propos de circonstance.
Je présente mes excuses à ceux qui ne parlent pas anglais. Vu les caractéristiques de la cérémonie d'aujourd'hui, je vais me permettre de parler en anglais par égard pour nos visiteurs. President Clinton, Councilor Mills, Chairman Kim, Mr. Aguirre from the IDB, Monsieur le ministre des Finances, Madame la ministre du Commerce, Mr. Ambassador of the US, dear friends, specifically all the members of the CTMO Hope. Thank you for being here today at this important occasion for the people of Haiti. Normally, it's a day of mourning today, but here it's a day of joy for the government, for the Haitian people. The deal SEA is signing today with the government, Haitian government, the IDB, the American government, the US government, is one of the biggest foreign investments in Haiti history, doubling the combining foreign direct investment Haiti received in 2009, a year touted by many observers as marking Haiti economic recovery. The international community, including those sitting at this table, has stood with Haiti during challenging times. Their commitment to explore investment consistent with our national action plan to rebuild in a better way with a focus on decentralization, permanent jobs, and long-term economic development is a critical step forward. I want to thank everyone sitting here today, but especially President Bill Clinton. President Clinton has been a tireless advocate for business development in Haiti, and it is in large part because of his efforts that foreign investors look at Haiti as a place of opportunity and promise. President, thank you so much. I need also to express my gratitude, my personal gratitude and the one of the government, to the tireless efforts of Mrs. Mills and all his team. If it is a success today, she is a great part of that success. I don't want to forget all the Haitians that work with me to achieve that success. Minister Baudin, Minister Fetier, Jean-Palais Mathurin, Dodi Sassine, Raymond Lafontaine, we all are very grateful to your efforts. Haiti has relied on aid for decades. While foreign assistance has helped build schools, roads, and clinics, improve nutrition, farming techniques, and access to credit for small businesses, aid has never been able to bring sustainable economic prosperity to any nation, including ours. Nor has it succeeded in generating growing incomes for an increasing number of people. Investment has. In Haiti, the really tough infrastructure investment in energy, ports, and industrial zones have largely been avoided. It's this investment and the deal we unveiled here today that will generate the productive base for which Haiti can grow and prosper economically. The fund pledged to Haiti after the earthquake presents a unique opportunity. If we use them well and invest in areas that generate economic growth over the long term, we not only help Haiti advance economically, we help Haiti overcome its dependence on aid. Creating an environment where private, national, and international enterprise can come to Haiti and create stable jobs for Haitian workers, one that allows them to take care of their basic needs, housing, health, education, is perhaps the most critical part of our national plan of action. And as I have said since before the earthquake, we are like every other nation in a key regard. We need jobs. Creating jobs will allow Haiti to tackle many of its other problems. We have sought investment outside of Port-au-Prince for years. Our plan after the earthquake focused on new poles of development. That's why, as a result of our negotiations, SEA's decision to locate in Haiti's north is so important. The north is a region where untapped economic opportunities in mangoes, cacao, tourism, and now industry. Developing this region, which today ranks as one of Haiti's poorest and is central to this country's proud historical past, has long been a dream for Haitians. The Northern Industrial Park will serve as an anchor for a larger community with the opportunity to create 65,000 jobs and the promise of 20,000 jobs from SEA alone. The investment will have an impact on nearby farmers. We now have a market for their produce, on local hotels and restaurants catering to the middle management of the industrial park, and on various suppliers for construction goods, trucking and transportation, equipment repairs, and financial services. Significantly, this increased economic activity will result in an improved tax base, and I see my minister happy about that, and higher revenue for the government. And these funds will help bridge a budget gap and provide social services and further investment. Indeed, this is an historic moment for Haiti and a big step forward. And I thank again everybody, and I want to thank specifically our friend there. They are the people of the northern part of the country, the mayors, the delegates, the member of the Chamber of Commerce of the northern part of the country. They were key in the success of that program, and even, and I'm present my excuse to them today, we involved them very late in the process. As soon as they knew what we were doing, they were fully part of our efforts. Thank you. I would like to invite Chairman Kim of SEA to deliver some remarks, after which we will sign the agreement. Thank you. Thank you.
안녕하십니까. 저는 오늘 이 자리를 IT 정부와 미국 정부, 미주 개발은행과 IT 재건위원회와 함께함을 대단히 기쁘게 생각합니다.
Good afternoon. I'm very happy to be here today with the government of Haiti, the United States government, the Inter-American Development Bank, and the IHRC.
이번은 제가 1994년에 IT를 처음 방문한 이래 네 번째 방문입니다. 오늘 이 서명식은 지난 1년간의 꾸준한 조사와 의무조항 준수, 분석, 평가, 협상 그리고 최종 결정에 이르기까지 모든 노력의 결정체라 하겠습니다.
This is my fourth visit to Haiti, the first time being in 1994. Today's signing ceremony is the culmination of more than a year of exploration, due diligence, analysis, assessment, negotiations, and finally, decision making.
세아는 중남미와 동남아시아를 포함하는 세계 곳곳에서 공장을 운영하고 있습니다. 오늘 우리는 우리의 추가적인 생산 능력을 이곳 IT에 투자하기로 결정했음을 알려드립니다.
SEA has operations around the world, including Latin America and Southeast Asia. And today, we made a decision to invest in Haiti to further expand our capacity.
우리의 이 결정은 경쟁력과 무역 특혜 조항, 의류 납품 기간, 의욕적인 근로자들, 무역 공급망 확장 가능성, 사회 간접 작업원 및 기타 우리의 이 투자를 성공하게 만들 수 있는 기타 여러 가지를 고려한 끝에 이루어졌습니다.
This decision was made after careful consideration of competitiveness, trade preferences, manufacturing lead times, motivated labor force, supply chain opportunities, infrastructure, and other support to make our investment and commitment a success.
우리의 IT 투자는 그동안 우리 회사가 전 세계에 투자한 중 가장 큰 규모 중에서 하나로 계획하고 있으며 계획이 완성될 시에는 약 2만여 명이 동시에 일하는 공장이 될 것입니다.
Our Haitian investment is projected to become the largest of our operations in the world and will employ upwards of 20,000 workers when completed.
우리의 현지화 정책은 이 공장이 단순한 IT의 노동자들만 일하게 하지는 않을 것입니다. 우리는 의지가 있고 가능성이 있는 IT 직원들을 채용하여 다음 단계인 관리자 혹은 감독관이 되도록 훈련시킬 것입니다. 이 직원들은 전 세계 과테말라, 니카라구아, 베트남, 인도네시아 등에 있는 세아 공장에 파견되어 공장의 운영을 배울 것이고 세아의 문화를 익힐 것이며 세아의 가족이 될 것입니다.
Our policy of localization will ensure that Haitian jobs are not only in labor-intensive operations, but strong candidates will be identified and trained for supervisory and managerial positions. We intend to train these candidates in our facilities in Guatemala, Nicaragua, Vietnam, and Indonesia so they understand our operations fully and our corporate culture and that they can become a part of the global SEA family.
이번 투자에서 IT 정부가 토지, 건물, 용수, 전기, 주택과 항만 시설 등에서 미국 정부와 IDB와 긴밀한 협조를 하여 줌으로 해서 우리의 제조 생산은 전 세계적으로 경쟁력을 갖추게 될 것입니다.
The collaboration of the U.S. government and IDB with the government of Haiti through the investment in land, buildings, water supply, power, housing, and port facilities will ensure that our manufacturing operations can thrive in a very competitive industry.
2만여 명을 교육 훈련시키는 일은 그리 쉽지 않습니다. 게다가 우리는 봉제 인력만 필요한 것이 아니라 품질 검사원, 관리자, 패턴 메이커, 일반 사무직, 전기기사, 보안요원, 사무직 등 다양한 일을 하는 직원들이 필요합니다. 이렇게 다양한 일을 하려면 교육기관이나 학교가 필요하게 됩니다.
Training 20,000 people will be no small challenge in itself, and not only will be using and needing sewing operators, but also electricians, quality auditors, supervisors, pattern makers, clerks, security personnel, admin people, and more. This will create additional opportunities for schools and training institutes.
세아는 이번에 기계 장비와 운영을 위해서 약 7,800만 불을 투자할 것입니다. 이 투자에는 상당히 많은 양의 봉제 라인이 포함될 것이고 자수 공장과 나염 공장, 세탁 공장이 포함될 것입니다. 또한 편집과 염색을 할 수 있는 원단 공장도 포함되어 있습니다. 그래서 IT는 처음으로 IT에서 만든 원단으로 IT에서 의류를 봉제하게 될 것입니다.
SEA will invest $78 million in equipment and operations here in Haiti that will include multiple sewing lines, embroidery, printing, garment washing facilities, as well as a fabric knitting and dyeing mill. And this allows, for the first time ever, apparel sewn in Haiti using fabric made in Haiti.
우리 회사의 연간 수출은 IT 전체 수출의 거의 2배입니다. 우리가 투자해서 앞으로 성장할 가능성은 무궁무진합니다. 우리는 세아의 투자와 수출이 향후 8년 이내에 헤이티의 의류 수출을 2배 이상 만들 것이라고 생각합니다. 우리는 세아가 기업으로 헤이티에서 성공하는 모습을 보여주고 싶고 또한 좋은 세계 시민이자 기업이 되기를 희망합니다.
As a company, SEA's exports total slightly over $1 billion this year, and that's just about double of Haiti as a country's exports. We see this as a huge opportunity to invest and grow. We hope that the addition of our exports will more than double Haiti's current apparel export volume within the next 8 years. We want to be successful as a company, and we want to be good corporate citizens.
우리 공장은 세계 노동기구와 수입 거래처들로부터 요구되는 최고 국제 규격을 갖출 것입니다. 우리는 환경 보호에 앞장설 것이며 공장에 있는 공단은 확실한 폐수 처리 시설을 갖추게 될 것입니다. 공장에는 직원들을 위한 식당과 의무실, 휴식 공간을 갖출 것입니다. 우리는 앞으로 헤이티 사람들이 우리 공장에서 일하기를 원하고 우리 공장에서 일하는 것을 자랑스럽게 말하게 될 것이라고 확신합니다.
Our facilities will comply with the highest international standards laid down by the ILO and our customers. We are committed to protecting the environment, and the industrial park will provide sustainable wastewater treatment facilities. We will have canteens, a clinic, recreational facilities for the workers, amongst other facilities. We believe that people should look forward to coming to work and be proud to say they work for SEA.
공장을 건설하게 되면 헤이티의 경제에 도움이 될 것입니다. 하지만 저는 근로자와 그 가족들에게 교육의 기회를 주는 학교에 대해서도 관심이 많습니다. 저는 양질의 교육이 정말로 중요하며 교육이야말로 헤이티 국민에게 희망을 주는 것이라고 생각합니다.
Building the factory will help Haiti and the economy, but I also want to help the workers and their families with schools and a good educational system. I believe good education is important and it will provide more opportunities to the Haiti people.
저는 이 자리를 빌어 그동안 끊임없는 협조와 허심탄회한 의견 교환, 관심을 보여준 헤이티 정부, 미국 정부, IDB와 세아 직원들에게 감사의 표시를 하고 싶습니다. 그들이 없다면 오늘 이 자리는 불가능했다고 생각합니다.
I must acknowledge the partnership, the collaboration, the open exchanges and engagement between the government of Haiti, the IDB, the U.S. government, and our own SEA, which without their help, we would not be here today.
마지막으로 그동안 헤이티 국민들이 겪은 대지진, 콜레라 전염의 위로의 말을 전하며 빠른 시간 내에 모든 것이 정상화되기를 빌겠습니다.
Finally, we cannot forget the fact that the people of Haiti have been through a devastating earthquake, a debilitating attack of cholera, and political unrest, which we hope will be resolved peacefully and rapidly.
우리는 아직은 덜 개발된 북부 지역에 새로운 고용을 창출하고 더 많은 경제 활동이 일어남으로써 지역사회 발전에 기여할 수 있다고 생각합니다. 여기 모인 모든 기관과 세아가 힘을 합쳐 가까운 미래에 의류 제조 본거지가 될 새로운 헤이티를 만들어가는 데 함께 노력합시다. 감사합니다.
We firmly believe that job creation and the cascading economic activity in the underdeveloped northern region will bring about beneficial change to the community. We hope that the contribution of SEA and our partners here today will support and accelerate the recovery and rebuilding of a modern Haiti, which will become a hub of apparel manufacturing in the foreseeable future. Thank you.
As you know, Prime Minister mainly makes speeches, so as we have to formalize the agreement, I will call one of my ministers, Mr. Boda of Finance, to sign the agreement, please. Mr. Fetier, come with me. We were witnesses. So the agreement is signed between the government, CEA, the US government, and IDB. I have to tell that since 1 year, and I'm Prime Minister a little bit longer, is the best day of my life today.
Thank you all. On behalf of IDB's President Luis Alberto Moreno and the whole of the IDB, who today represents the heart of the Latin American region that beats together with Haiti's heart, I want to congratulate the Haitian government and CEA for having come to this agreement, of which we are a proud member of. I would also like to thank the Ministry of Finance in Haiti for having given us, the IDB, this opportunity, and all the private sector actors that have gone together through all this process. And I think of the CTMO Hope Commission, I think of Marc-Za, Jean-Paul Mathurin, who've been essential for all this process. Today we are signing an agreement between a huge, very prestigious Korean firm and the Haitian government, but to open an industrial park in the north of the country. And this is more than a park to host CEA. It's a park that's open for other investments, for other investors, and for other job creators in that part of the country. This will mean doubling the exports in the garment sector. This will mean 20,000 jobs in Haiti, but this will also mean a message to everyone that business is open in Haiti and that with hard work and investment, everyone's more than welcome. I've been in Korea, Mr. Chairman, a couple of weeks ago. I've met there many people in an amazing land and an amazing growing country. I was there with the head of the Presidential Commission for Education, Jacques Lumarc, looking for support for the Haiti's education program, which is one of the big challenges being launched in these days. We met the president of KOICA, the Korean International Cooperation Agency, and he mentioned two things which I thought were amazing. The first thing he said was, Korea was 30 years ago what Haiti is today. So it is amazing to see how in one generation, 30 years later, one can go from a country in deep trouble to an amazingly growing country with effort and discipline. The other thing he mentioned was that in those times, 30 years ago, Haiti had contributed with $1 million to fight famine in Korea. So that is also an amazing message of globalization, of solidarity, and how many countries working together can come in the aid of this country we all love, it's Haiti. So on behalf of IDB, I'm very proud of this day. I'm very happy, and want to introduce you to Cheryl Mills on behalf of the US government as well. Thank you very much.
Good afternoon. Thank you very much, Augustine, and thank you all for honoring us by being here today. We are very grateful for your presence and very hopeful for the opportunities it means for not only the students here, but many others who reside here in Haiti. I also want to just begin by saying my thanks, in particular, not only to the government of Haiti, but to the private sector, George Sassine and Lionel Delatour, as well as Jean-Paul Mathurin, who have been terrific guides in assisting us in this process. the local elected officials from the North who have been great champions for their region and great models for where we want to be. In February, Secretary Clinton asked how we could be better partners to Haiti. She asked that of the State Department and she asked that of USAID. Our development experts said that what we really needed to do was focus on long-term sustainable development, that we needed a new way to do business and ensure that we were committed to the long term and to the time it takes for good development to take place. Since then, much has happened here in Haiti. There has been an earthquake, Hurricane Thomas has hit, the emergence of cholera, and while we are continuing to work with Haiti to confront the most urgent needs, the United States has remained focused on the long-term development, on the long-term recovery that will create economic prosperity, that will create a new Haiti that Haiti seeks. We recognize that development programs have to work together with other tools that are at our disposal, such as trade policies, giving advantages to the poorest economies that allow them to break into the global market as valued trade partners. In that regard, I have the honor of recognizing a woman without whose work we would not be here, and that of her colleagues, and that is Congresswoman Ileana Ros-Lehtinen, who has traveled here from the U.S. Congress and from her district to be here to witness this opportunity. Thank you. As many of you all know, in May, Congress passed the Haiti Economic Lift Program, which significantly expanded duty-free access to the United States market. It did that for Haitian textile and Haitian apparel. HELP also extends these trade preferences till the year 2020. So again, without Congressman Ros-Lehtinen's assistance and the assistance of our Congress, we might not have the opportunity to be celebrating here today, and we are grateful for that. President Obama and Secretary Clinton have made it clear that we cannot build a stable global economy home in America when there are so many workers and families who find themselves on the wrong side of globalization, cut off from markets and reliant on day-to-day aid for their survival. Rather, we must focus on how we grow those economies so people can grow and so they can choose their own future and their own way of making investments for their lives. This industrial park represents our commitment to working differently in Haiti. We are committed to working with partners from across different sectors, making deep investments in specific sectors, working through the IHRC to ensure our investments complement the investments of other investors, and ensuring that our investments follow the leadership of the country's plans for themselves.